Experiences have such power. From your yesterday, they can exert influence on your today and even your tomorrow. Experiences. I hope you know that yesterday is very jealous. Yesterday never allows your today and your tomorrow to go in peace. It wants to relieve itself again in your today and your tomorrow. You must learn how to break away from the limitations of yesterday. The failure of yesterday will not seem to leave you in peace. It still wants to relieve itself in your today and your tomorrow. Experiences. Please look at me. Let's say you had to spend, for some reason, 10 years to finish from high school. You know that's not the normal progression. You are already used to delay and pain. The day you hear that God can give speed, you will struggle to believe it, because your mindset, all your mindset has known is pain and hardship and suffering. Is someone learning this morning? Your past experiences. If you have been disappointed, look up, and you've been heartbroken, whether in a love relationship or in a business relationship, the next time you see anyone, that old experience will come forward and you will start suspecting people. Oh, I want to give you a nice seat. Why? Who are you? Why are you giving me a nice seat? And the person says, why are you this harsh? What did I do? And you say, I'm sorry. I'm coming from a memory of pain and suspicion. Your last prayer partner disappointed you. So when someone says, let us pray, you say, I will talk to God by myself. I don't need any prayer partner who carries my issues all over Ghana. No. You see, if you don't change, you will be limited, because you would drive away good things because of what happened yesterday. Not everybody is wicked. Not everybody is a demon. Not everybody is a fraudster. Not every man is an unserious man. Not every woman is a deceiver. Don't use yesterday to paint that picture on everyone. Not every pastor is a fraud. Not every prophet is a liar. No, sir. Are we learning now? It's amazing how yesterday can make you become vicious and unforgiving. The moment you see people, you interpret them. You look like the person who defrauded me. If I look like the person, am I that person? Some of you came to church this morning carrying yesterday. Is the reason why you can't go forward. The luggage you have tied at your waist, your hands cannot move you forward. I need you to cut it away. Cut it away. Yesterday needs to go. Apostle, 5 men have come into my life. They tore my life into pieces. Let me not see any man in front of me. What if the 5th person is Jesus? Just what if, I'm thinking aloud, what if the 5th person is Jesus? Will you drive Jesus because 5 men destroyed your life? 4 men came into my life. I lost my job. What if the 5th person is your destiny helper, sent by God, anointed by God? It's dangerous to take your pain of yesterday and punish anyone in your today, punish anyone in your tomorrow. No. Now, don't get me wrong. The events past can be very painful. Their memories can be there, but you have to brace up and allow yourself to be healed. For someone, God is bringing you that healing this morning. It's time to move forward. It's time to believe again. It's time to trust again. Past experiences. Many of you have listened to my teaching. You know, our first crusade was almost a disaster. Today, many people celebrate what God is doing around the world. It was not always like that. Oh, it was not always like that. There were meetings and crusades that were not up to maybe from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5th rule, like that. Fasting for weeks and praying, and that's all the people who came for the meeting. So don't whip up sympathy and say you don't know what I'm going through. You are joking. The only thing you start digging from the top is the grave. Everybody starts from down up. So I can tell you that The experience of pain and disappointment, we've gone through it too. You are not the first to be owing. I've owed people too. I know what it means to owe. So when I tell you let the grace for favor come, it's coming by revelation, but it's also coming from compassion. Is someone learning? You give the healing and grace that our hearts always hunger. Oh, our hearts always hunger. Let me tell you one of the ways you will know you have conquered the past. You will not be quick to judge. The older people get in life, the more quiet they become. Do you know why elders are quiet? Because they have a plethora of pain. They made a lot of noise as young people, but by the time they clock 50, 60, 70, when they watch a young man jumping in pride, they say, my friend, I can't fail, I can't beat my wife. Just say, God help me. I won't go to a herbalist, God forbid. I've been in ministry for 40 years, they will tell you, keep quiet. One of the ways you will know you are growing is every time you hear a lot of noise, you go on your knees and say, God, I don't know how they plan to do it, but if you don't show me mercy, I know that I will be a disappointment to my own self. Is someone learning this morning? I'm showing you how to rise. Notice the older people get, both in life and ministry, they will watch things happening and you say, won't you comment? They'll say, me? I made a lot of noise 30 years ago. What then is the advantage of my growth? Some of you are young people in ministry here. Manage your energy. Manage your energy. Because a day will come, some statements you made, you will have to bend your head in shame. Except God helps a man, your noise will become the reason why people will stone you. Are you listening to me now? When you hear that someone is having an issue with his wife, just wish them well and pray for them. Don't say, I've always known. I even saw it by revelation. Oh, it's been 7 years and the woman has not been able to have a child. What is there in having a child? Huh? What is there? I mean, I just got married and that same month my wife took him. Don't worry. Let that child grow. That's why you will know why women cry at conferences. When they say, women, pray for your children, you will see mama crying. She knows what it means to raise 7 boys and none becomes great. So she cries and said, God, even if it's one, let one child rise to wipe my tears. Whereas some young person there said, my child, look, let me teach you something. Learn wisdom this morning. The more you rise in the spirit, you let wisdom do the speaking, not emotions. Are you learning now? When you hear that people rejoice, rejoice with them. When you hear that people are in pain, pray for them. But the moment you become a referee over people's destinies, you have put yourself in a position where you would get severely punished. Past experiences.